Welcome friends to Muskrat Links. Today we are doing a review of the brand new prototype LA Golf golf ball. Hopefully by the time I post this, it'll be the only review on YouTube here. I'm excited to check out to see what these golf balls can do. We're gonna put them up against the Pro V1X here today. Let's open this bad boy up and talk about some of the features that this golf ball has. Here is what we know about these prototype golf balls. First of all, they are not USGA approved yet. LA Golf is working on getting that taken care of, so you can't play these in tournaments at this second, but I guess that's why it's a prototype, right? So we've got urethane cover, 4-piece construction. We're gonna go ahead and crack one of these in half as well to see what's on the inside. They are advertised as having lower spin off the driver, delivering more time in the air for increased distance. 4-piece design produces optimized spin with irons and improved wedge control around the greens. Yeah, we'll see about that. Here we go. The first look inside the LA Golf ball box, and voila, there we go. LA Golf prototype for testing only. We've been in the lab, now it's your turn. Put these to the test and tag at LA Golf. Yeah, I don't have Instagram, so I'm not gonna be doing that, but that's okay. YouTube review is what you guys are gonna get because that's what we do here on Muskrat Links. Guys, if you are not subscribed yet to Muskrat Links, please do. We've got tons of cool content out here just like this, but today's a special day. It's all about these golf balls. Let's see what's inside these sleeves. LA Golf ball here. Let's see what we got inside the sleeve. They released 1,000 of these prototypes on the website. You could sign up and see if you got picked for them. So I was able to get my hands on some, so it is gonna be very fun testing these today. I'll show you guys a close-up of what these look like here. That is what we are working with here today, guys. The LA Golf Ball Prototype Edition. Let's bust it open. All right, let's put this thing into the chopping block and see what we got inside. We know that this ball has a 4-piece construction. Whoa. So that we will expect. But as for the colors and the design of those layers, let's see what we get. Crack this guy open and there we go. That is looking beautiful. So we've got a very thin urethane cover there, and then a very thin mantle layer. We've got a slightly thicker kind of outer core, and then of course we've got the nice big inner core there in the blue. But yeah, that is a nice 4-piece construction. Let's see how they perform. For our test today, we're gonna be putting the LA Golf ball up against the Pro V1X. So we've got both of those balls right here ready for action. We're gonna be doing a test with a driver, 7-iron, 56 degree. I really want to compare the spin numbers, distance numbers, ball speed, stuff like that the SkyTrak measures really well. So let's jump right into it and see who performs the best. Is that a snack? Peanut? Oh yeah, let's go. It's gonna be a good video. Starting things off with the Pro V1X first here, 10 56 degree wedges. See what we get for average numbers. A little bit longer than that, but that's okay. It's kind of a warm-up. But the spin numbers are right on, so. Starting to warm up a little bit here, getting those spin numbers dialed in, getting the distance I'm expecting out of these. First two right next to each other. Good sample so far. I also want to show off the durability of the LA Golf ball as well, so we'll compare the damage to each ball after 10 wedge shots because they will get eaten up on these grooves. So last ball here, we'll see what we get. All right, there you go. You guys can see a little bit of the damage to this Pro V. He's been chewed up a little bit from hitting along this edge. We'll see how the LA Golf compares when it's his turn. 56 degree here with the LA Golf ball. Let's see how this thing feels. Okay, pretty good looking first shot. Very similar placement to the other one. What do we get? 10,500 RPMs, 32 degree launch angle. That is looking very similar to the Pro V1X. Shot number 2, see if we can replicate that. Looking pretty good as well. A little heavy on that one, so I took a couple yards off of it. Yeah, a little heavy, not quite as much backspin on that, but hey, going down the middle, same distance. My dispersion's been really good with these so far. Okay, I think we're starting to notice a pattern. Slightly lower backspin perhaps, but the numbers will tell the tale once we add them all up at the end. Last shot here with the LA Golf ball. Let's see if we can put one right down the pipe. That is looking right on the money, nestling in there with all his friends. 8,700 backspin on that one. We'll do the math at the end to see what we got for average numbers. Let's move on to the mid irons. We'll hit some sevens. As promised, everyone, here is the damage to the LA golf ball. It is very similar to the Pro V1X. Just kind of some light cover markings and some scuffage kind of along the plane where I was hitting it here. So overall, very comparable. Starting off with the 7 irons, we're going to do our 10 balls with the LA golf ball first here, so there's not any bias as to which ball I'm hitting first. So we'll keep things fresh here. We'll see if we can put 10 downrange. Probably looking for about 160-ish yards total out of this, maybe like 155 carry, maybe a little more. I'm feeling good. Let's call it 160 carry, 165 total. Sailing down the fairway, looking pretty good here. Nice little fade. 164 carry, 176 distance. Okay. 5,700 backspin, 21-degree launch angle there, and 115 ball speed. Don't worry about club head speed because we don't actually measure that on the SkyTrak. SkyTrak only estimates club speed. The ball stats are the ones that are important for us today, and that is what the SkyTrak is measuring well. That's another nice one, just fading off to the right. 160 carry, out to 172. Good looking numbers all around. We'll take it. Down to our last ball here for the LA golf ball 7 iron test here. Let's see if we can put this one down the pipe. Little bit of an overfade on that one. Started that one more down the middle than more up the left since I've been pulling the last couple or realistically just hitting them straight. So, all right, that is it for the LA golf ball on the 7 iron. Let's swap in the Pro V1X and see how he does. Let's see how the Pro V1X stacks up here. Thinking it's going to be about the same given the performance we had with the wedges, so I expect consistency here. Starting off with another pull. That's kind of what we were doing with the LA golf balls as well. A little weak on that one. Launch angle was only 19 degrees, so we need to get that a little more up in the air with a little smoother contact. All right, that one's looking pretty good as well. I am noticing most of the Pro V1Xs aren't quite going as far as the LA golf balls. So we'll have to look at the data to kind of analyze and see why that is. Is it because there's more backspin on these? Is it because it's lesser ball speed? We'll find out soon. Let's go up to the big dog and really put these things to the test. I'm expecting good things from the LA golf ball with the driver. It's advertised as a low compression ball, so it's going to be pretty firm. Let's see if we can launch some of these into the stratosphere. We are starting out with the Pro V1X here, and I guess I can tell you guys what driver I'm hitting. So we are hitting the Callaway Epic Max LS, the low spin version, because I definitely struggle with some higher spin numbers. So I'm hoping these spin numbers are going to be around 2,500, 2,800 is probably what I'm looking for. So 10 with the Pro V1X first, and then we'll move on to the LA golf ball. Expecting about maybe 275, 280 out of these. That's a pretty good start there. Carving up the middle, looking pretty good. Carrying 260, rolling out to 284. All right, really good first ball for the Pro V1X. Let's smack a couple more downrange. Looking at the numbers there, that one was a little bit spinny, 3,034 on the backspin. Let's see if we can drop that number down a little bit for the next one. Beauty again, right down the middle. Really can't complain. About 260-yard carry right down the pipe. Those balls are right next to each other. 2,800 on the spin, getting better. Okay, listen, if you guys want driving lessons, let me know. I'll show you how to produce results like this. Good day for the driver so far here on the Pro V1X, but hey, that is what I am used to hitting, so it makes sense. That is 5 very consistent drives out of the Pro V. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to swing a little bit harder here, go more of a long drive swing. See if we can put a couple of these out a little bit further there. Well, we got all of that one. 301 on the pull. Yeah, not the best drive, but hey, at least we got one over 300 for everybody. 160 ball speed as well. Nice. I like hitting that number. To be fair, that's what a really good drive kind of for my swing speed is going to look like actually. 2,300 backspin, perfect. Launch angle 13 degrees, perfect. Ball speed 160. I just pulled it. That's all I did. Let's make that 2 pulls in a row. Again, the last ball here with the Pro V. We are trying to swing hard. Let's see if we can get some out there. All right, 295. LA golf ball, it is your time to shine. Let's see what we can do. 5 nice fairway finder swings and then some nice long drive swings. Let's go. All right, these first couple of shots are going to say a lot about this golf ball. It's been performing pretty well so far, but let's see if we can put some of these down range. Definitely a lower flight on that one. I hit it a little bit low on the face though, so that's to be expected. Pretty nice carry, 282 right along the center line. That's a good start. 2,800 backspin. It's just that launch angle was pretty poor. All right, another kind of lower fairway finder shot here. That's going to be pretty good out there. 250 carry rolling out to 274. Okay, time to ramp things up a little bit. Let's start swinging a little harder. See if we can put some pop into this ball. That one caught the center of the face. That is a nice looking drive. Pulled a little bit again, but that's going to be the numbers we are looking for sure. 275 carry out to 304. Another ball over 300 yards. That one felt nice off the center of the face. 13-degree launch angle, perfect. 2,200 backspin, perfect. 161 ball speed, nice. Well, I think I copy-pasted it. It's just not right down the middle. Maybe a little shorter than the last one because it was a smidge high on the face. Oh, 300 yards though. We'll take another 300 off the charts. Ooh, that could be another good one. A little bit of a draw on this one. Again, pulled it a hair, but that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Boom, 276 carry, 305. That's a bunch in a row over 300. This ball's moving. We've come down to it last drive here with the LA golf ball. Definitely impressed so far, but the numbers will tell the real story at the end. So let's see if we can send one more down range for the culture. And there we go. That is the last shot of the day heading down range. Pulled a little bit with a bit of a fade. 274 carry rolling out to 300 yards. Those are some nice drives there from the LA golf ball. I'm impressed. I'm impressed to say the least. So let's jump into the data and see what we're working with. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for it. Let's take a look at these numbers so we can compare the two. So we've got our 56 degree using the Pro V up first here. We averaged 10,500 backspin, which is nice. 1,500 side spin, launch angle of 31.6 degrees with ball speed of 75. Compare that to the LA golf ball, we have about 1,000 less backspin out of it, 2 degrees higher on the launch angle, a little bit faster on the ball speed. Yeah, 2 miles per hour faster. Side speed was pretty comparable, maybe a little bit less, so it's slightly lower spinning on the 56 degrees, slightly higher launching as well. On to the 7-iron. First up, we've got the LA golf ball, 114 ball speed, 20.8 degrees launch angle, 5,400 backspin, 550 side spin. And let's compare that to the Pro V1X. We have 111 ball speed on the Pro V1X, 19.6 degree launch angle, 6,400 backspin, 787 side spin. So once again, slightly less backspin on the LA golf ball, slightly higher launching, and slightly faster ball speeds. So that's kind of a pattern we've got so far. Let's see if our pattern holds true up through the driver. So we're looking for essentially higher launch, faster ball speed, and lower spin. For the Pro V1X off the driver, we averaged 2,800 backspin at a 14 degree launch angle, ball speed of 155, side spin of about 600 here. And I guess yardages matter too, so we carried 260, rolled out to 286. And for the LA golf ball, we've got an average speed of 157, launch angle of 12.5, spin of 2,600, and side spin of 160, with our average carry being 263, rolling out to 289. That again fits the same pattern, slightly higher ball speed, yep. Slightly lower launch angle. Oh, wait a minute, that goes against our pattern. So that is a lower launch angle compared to the higher launch angle we were getting on some of our previous clubs, which makes sense then that these balls are going further because they have a little bit less backspin and a little bit lower launch angle with the higher ball speed. That's gonna be a longer ball flight for sure, and not as much side spin as well, which is always good to see. So let's wrap things up and get final thoughts. Here we have the damage for the two balls as well, both very similar. Maybe the LA Golf has slightly less nicks and chunks taken out of it. The Pro V wasn't exactly clean coming out of a pack either, so I'll give it that. But again, it held up very well for the tests. Well, I hope you guys found this information useful. As for my conclusion on the LA Golf balls, I'd say they're very comparable to a Pro V1X, at least for a player of my swing speed and how I play the game. So I don't know what these balls are going to retail for, but hey, they work pretty well. I can't complain. The numbers speak for themselves, so they could be a competitor in the market depending on what they end up being priced at. So hey, I was happy with them. Be sure to subscribe so you can get more content like this from Muskrat Links. We got tons of cool stuff coming up on the channel. I think that's it for me. Have fun out there, everyone.